That's the opening number from an amazing musical. Good Morning Baltimore is the big number that opens the show at Hairspray. Now, we're so honoured to be here today because this really is the hottest ticket in town. It's on at the Neil Simon Theatre on 52nd Street, and I'm joined by one of the stars of the show. I say one of the stars because there are so many stars, but all of them are so talented. It's incredible. Dick Latessa, thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm great. And you're right about everybody being. It's a perfectly cast show. Rarely happens this well.
It's almost a dream cast because you've got so many people in it who have amazing voices, and I was bowled over by this musical. It's so much fun, and I think we need that now more than ever, just to laugh and have a great time.
Especially in New York. After 9/11, this was exactly what the city needed, musically, for Broadway. It couldn't be better. It couldn't have been better timing.
There really is a buzz about this musical in New York, and as I say, this really is a hot ticket. You can't get tickets for this show for love nor money. I don't know who you have to sleep with to get tickets, and I was so pleased when they said we could come and talk to you guys, because it really is the big show, and that must be a great credit to you to be in this, to be part of this huge musical.
Yeah, it is. But I'm telling you, people call me, I don't even know, looking for tickets. And of course, I can't give everybody tickets, but all my friends have been taken care of. No, it's very exciting to be in something this big. And enjoying it. There's some things that are big that you say, oh, it's a job, But this one is a treat. This one's a treat.
This show is really high energy throughout. I mean, you must be exhausted by the end of it because it really is power throughout.
Yeah. My tough act's the second act. That's where I have my numbers. One number and then the finale, which they got me dancing. And I begged Jerry. I said, Jerry, these knees aren't what they used to be. Take it easy, But he didn't listen.
You have great youth and vigour on stage, and I had no idea that you didn't particularly enjoy dancing because you do it so brilliantly.
Many years ago, I started off as a dancer. I thought that's the shortest career in show business. And I love doing it. I really do love doing it. But it's the rehearsal, learning. The process takes a little longer than it used to. So the other learning lines and singing, that's easy, But the dancing, once I nail it, then I really have a lot of fun with it. And I've done that in this show. This show is endlessly fun to do.
This show is called The Magic of the Musicals on Broadway, and we're talking to a lot of the stars from Broadway, and you have, without a question, I think probably the most experience on Broadway. Is it magical to perform on the Broadway stage?
Absolutely. There's nothing like it. I mean, I do all the other stuff too, but the most exciting thing to me is Broadway. It's that immediate satisfaction that you get from a live audience, good or bad. They don't leave any doubt in your mind as to what they're feeling about you. And I like to know that. I really do. And I find it very satisfying.
What about the West End in London? Have you ever appeared on the West End stage?
No, but I know I'm going to do this one there. If they'll let me, I'd love to do this one there. I really would. And I think Harvey, well, I don't know. I shouldn't speak for Harvey. But I know I'd love to do it. I'd love to spend about 3-4 months in London as a performer in a nice hotel.
There are plenty there. Between you and me, I think this show, without question, is going to come to London. I think it has to come to London. It's so huge here. And I know it would go down a storm in the UK. And if you come, let's talk to you then.
Well, the interesting thing about this show is I think it has appeal for everyone. It's a show for outcasts. It's a show for obese people, African Americans, all the strange people in the world. We all have a chance. We'll all have our day. And it makes people happy to watch a show like this, saying, that could happen to me too. It's wonderful. And I think it has universal appeal. Londoners, I think, will love this show.
We're going to find out more about the show in a moment when we talk to Mary Bond Davis. As you can hear, the rehearsals are about to start for the show. It's opening the first one today, and then you got another one this evening. We're going to take a piece of music now, though, which is an incredible piece called Timeless to Me, which is the song you sing in the second act with an amazing performer. Tell me about Harvey.
Harvey's a delight. He's just a delight to work with. He's giving. He's always there for you. And the number is it's a love song. It's a love song between, the audience knows there's two men up there, but they buy this love song that it's this man and his wife, and they just go along with it, and it makes people cry. That's what amazed me. They said they weep. They're touched by this song, and Harvey and I always say to each other, now remember, this is a love song. No shtick. This is a love song,
He literally is larger than life in so many ways. His performance is incredible.
Yeah. He's a tough act to replace, I'll tell you. I don't know. He's so unique. And he takes that stage and it's all his, and the audience adores him from when the curtain goes up.
And that voice, where the hell did that come from?
I'll tell you, when I heard that voice the first time, I thought, how the hell is this guy going to sing this show 8 times a week? That voice is like iron. it is like iron. I guess he was born with that voice. I don't know. He must have nodes all over the place. I don't know.
I just met him out in the lobby, and he really does do it in real life. It's not particularly an act, is it?
No, it's not an act. What you see is what it is. I mean, what you hear is that's Harvey's voice.
Let's say you and Harvey singing now. It's an incredible song. Next up, we're going to talk to Mary from Hairspray. We're here today at the Neil Simon Theatre on 52nd Street. The magic of the musicals on Broadway. It's been a real pleasure talking to you. Dick Latessa, thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.